Tears for Fears. I have no idea where that name came from for the band. It's Kurt Smith and Roland Orzabal. I first became aware of these guys when I was, I guess, in high school, going into college, 82, 83. They had an EP out around 82, but they really kind of hit it around 83. And it's one of those British bands that were a little different. They weren't the pretty boys like Duran Duran. They weren't U2. They had philosophical lyrics, and the music was just fantastic. A really great band. They're still touring now. Part of those 80s package tours of bands, but these guys really, really stand out. They had a few hits in the 80s, and then basically that was really about it. But I hope they are financially well off, because they're good dudes. Everybody wants to rule the world. Is that true? That's a pretty big ask. I don't think people want to rule the world. I think there are certain types that do. But I think the days of Napoleon and Genghis Khan and that crowd are done with, because I think that we are beyond that as a civilization. And I think that for the most part, every country wants to do right by their citizens, and there are different ways of doing it. But either way, this is much more personal rather than macroeconomic, which is what I majored in college. Everybody wants to rule the world. Welcome to your life. There's no turning back. Even while we sleep, we will find you acting on your best behavior. Turn your back on Mother Nature. Everybody wants to rule the world. I have no idea. It's my own desire. It's my own remorse. Help me to decide. Help me make the most of freedom and of pleasure. Nothing ever lasts forever. Everybody wants to rule the world. First part of that verse makes sense. You have your desires, you have your remorses in life, and you decide which has the most impact on you, which has the most sort of, it's either going to help you in life, the good things that you have. I've always felt that if you can get to an older age, or even a more mature age, and your accomplishments and good thoughts in life outweigh the bad thoughts and outweigh the bad activity in your life, then you've done pretty well in this world. So I tend not to dwell on those sorts of things. Help me make the most of freedom and of pleasure. Nothing lasts forever. Very, very true. There's a room where the light won't find you, holding hands while the walls come tumbling down. When they do, I'll be right behind you. That's a nice lyric. That's beautiful. I never even thought about that. Holding hands while the walls come tumbling down, I'll be right behind you. So glad we've almost made it. So sad they had to fade it. Everybody wants to rule the world. I can't stand this indecision, married with a lack of vision. Everybody wants to rule the world. Say that you'll never need it. One headline, why believe it? Everybody wants to rule the world, all for freedom and for pleasure. Nothing ever lasts forever. I can't write like that. I don't have that stream of consciousness. I don't have that sort of therapy-based ability to speak my feelings that way. I'm a little bit more earnest, and that's being kind about it, because I don't think my lyrics are that great, and it certainly will never get to the level of poetry that this is, but I think it's a cool song. And one other cool thing is, in the video, if you check it out, he's driving a 1964 or 63 Austin Healey. And when I was a kid, my dad used to rebuild cars, and we used to do Austin Healey's. I didn't do it. He did it. I just scraped the paint off, which had its own. Maybe that's what made me a little nuts in the head. But smelling all those paint fumes. But either way, great song. Everybody wants to rule the world.
Welcome to your life. There's no turning back. Even while we sleep, we will find you acting on your best behavior. Turn your back on Mother Nature. Everybody wants to rule the world. It's my own desire, it's my own remorse. Help me to decide, help me make the most of freedom and of pleasure. Nothing ever lasts forever. Everybody wants to rule the world. Room for the right won't find you, holding hands while the world comes tumbling down. When they do, I'll be right behind you. So glad we've almost made it. So sad they had to fake it. Everybody wants to rule the world. I can't stand this indecision, married with a lack of vision. Everybody wants to rule the world. Say that you'll never, 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 never need it. One headline, why believe it? Everybody wants to rule the world. All for freedom and for pleasure. Nothing ever lasts forever.